Aussie.
Alrighty, ready for a Thursday. Look at that, energy gangs already rolling up. Strictly Sega got a cocktail in hand. You're ahead of me. I need to make my first cocktail. Lukey's got coffee on hand. We've all got what we want. All right, let's do it. And Ray's is here too. You still on your 12-hour shift? Try and keep you some company if you are, or even if you just off the shift and winding out. Okay, I'm trying to stab a fucking cherry and failing. I keep thinking I've got one, and I don't. Finally, Jesus, that was a bit of a palaver. Okay, so Streaky Sega has a coffee cocktail. You've literally just started, did a foot patrol. Got your dominoes. I saw you were picking up the dominoes. All right, doing sheets for that shop. Nice. Which pick that you sent? You send a lot of things to the Discord. The last one was my thumbnail for this. A picture I am reasonably familiar with as I took it. All right, I've got my first drink lined up that I'll be scheduling to go live sort of the height of the Northern Hemisphere summer. So it's a vaguely summery drink. And I've got an appropriate shirt, although this was just the next one on the rack. 12 hours having no cunt breaks it and causes you real work. Yes, the chickens with the open mouths do look like very cheap sex toys, basically. They look dodgy as hell. But, all right, I'm going to set up. Make my first coffee there. In fact, I think I'm only making one video tonight. But I found out that I could up the video the other night, and I have to reshoot some bits of it. Not talking bits, though, just making. So I'm going to make myself a second cocktail. But I don't have to do any talking. Anyway, so this one. All right. Getting my shit together after a fashion. The values of getting your shit together. All right. Okay, let's do this shit. Got the GoPro. Well, I'm doing a bit of an experiment with the GoPro too. It'll be intriguing to see what happens. Okay. So, where did I put my phone? It's over here for some reason. Hello, Hannah. How are you this evening? You got discharged. Nice. Oh, and you also had the HR meeting. And on the cocktail front, Strictly says he's making the Charlie special. Whiskey, creme de cacao, coffee drip, caramel syrup, shake, and Baileys. Good Lord, that is decadent. Oh, there you go. Okay, medically. So, shit, when we all link it all up, do some karaoke. HR-wise, the aggressive bitch still lives. Well, she fucking shouldn't. Shit's unacceptable. For people to literally be unsafe at work. They are making a rod for their own back. Seems like the sort of person who will inevitably get directly physically violent with someone, and they'll be up shit creek liability-wise at that point. All right, so we are making our first cocktail. Let's get the recipe up. Pineapple blossom. Just whiskey and then the juices. Okay. Which whiskey? Okay, what's a fruity whiskey? What's my fruitiest whiskey? Single malt. Any of these special? Rum cask. Oh man. I'm gonna get some more of this because I really like it. Cask strength rum cask whiskey. Hell yes. All right. This is sugar syrup. So check. Whiskey. Lemon juice, lemon juice. Oh, lemon, lemon juice, lemon juice. There we go. Making a sour, making it ready. Oh god, I left some pineapple juice in the fridge too long and it fermented. I took the stopper out of the bottle and it just popped with some force and all this vapor came out. It was a whole thing. Okay, orange bitters. I want orange bitters too. Regan's orange bitters. Okay. Just trying to think, should I put a pineapple frond in this because it's got pineapple juice in it? Okay. One more. Ooh, I think that's a better one. Is it? I'm actually really bad at peeling oranges, peeling citrus. That one's actually better. Okay. That's the one I'm using. That's the cherry I'm using. Fuck you, cherry. All right. That glass is actually chilling. Okay. Good, good, good. I think everything's in order. It's taken me a little while. Get everything in order. I'm going to do this. All right. One ounce of pineapple juice. Man, that is a whiskey with a real rum nose to it. Lemon juice. Sugar syrup. Oh, wait, that's 3/4. And 2 dashes of orange bitters. Okay, so that's that experiment. Now I know the answer to it. Cute little camera. Switch it off when the battery's at 30%. So I think I have to shoot putting bitters in again. There's a safety. There you go, slow-mo. do the bitters again. Okay. Add ice, add ice. Ice. Man, this whiskey smells like rum. Okay. Now, we put this glass here. You go there. And we're going to shake. Come, you fuck. Oh my god. Just a lemon twist here. Yep. All right. So that's it made. Oh, being very active. Oh, it's my YouFoods notification. What are we doing? Jesus Christ, my brain is just easing up. Okay. Oh, need to take a photo before I forget. And then I can. All right. Okay. Now we move some things around. There. Up. And the audio recorder. Let's switch on the video recorder. That's ready? That's ready. Just to double check what this is actually called. Pineapple blossom. G'day, cocktail lovers. Whiskey drinks aren't often regarded as. No, try that again. G'day, cocktail lovers. Whiskey drinks aren't often regarded as summertime drinks, but they definitely can be. I think sours, for a start, are a great, refreshing summer drink. And this one is a variation on a whiskey sour called a pineapple blossom. I got the inspiration from Dave on Booze on the Rocks. Incidentally, if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, you really should. He makes great cocktails, particularly blue cocktails. Dave is the undisputed king of blue cocktails, and blue cocktails are automatically party cocktails. This one's pretty good too. It is essentially a whiskey sour livened up with some pineapple juice, which I think makes it even more summery. As I make this, it is actually winter for me, but for a lot of people, it's going to be summer, and you might like to try this variation of a whiskey sour, to ease off on those hot days. I'll give it a little taste test. Mm. The whiskey sour was the first cocktail I really got into, and the pineapple in this makes for a very interesting variation. Dave used the bourbon for his cocktail, and I put a bit of thought in. Thought, what would go? I think summer, you want something that's a bit fruity, maybe something that gives a vibe of tropical. And I remembered this one. This is a pretty serious one. This is from the Archie Rose Distillery in Sydney. This is their single malt that was actually finished in an ex rum cask, and this is a cask strength release of it. It really good. Like, I did a blind taste test of, I think it was 16 of my whiskies, and this one, I mean, it was a close thing. I like pretty much all the whiskies I have, but this is a particularly good one. And it really does have very pronounced rum aroma and notes, which goes quite well with the whiskey. And I thought this was the obvious choice for this cocktail. But here's how I made it. In a shaker, put 2 ounces or 60 mils of the whiskey of your choice, then 1 ounce or 30 mils of pineapple juice. Follow that with 3/4 of an ounce, around 22.5 mils of lemon juice, and 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils of simple syrup. Rounding things out and doing 2 dashes of orange bitters. For a garnish, I'm using a twist of orange peel and a maraschino cherry on a skewer. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. And then I'm straining that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of ice. If you like your sours particularly foamy, you could have put If you like your sours particularly foamy, you could, of course, add foaming agent to this, whether you use egg white, aquafaba, or something like Wonder Foam. I just went with what as is. Pineapple tends to foam up a little anyway, not a very thick foamy head, but that's a personal choice. I often will do that. This one I decided not to. I think it would be great either way. So yeah, wherever you are, whatever you like drinking, if you're in the mood for a summery tropical field drink, even if it's not summer, even if it's not tropical weather for you, don't ignore whiskey. You can make some great, just really bright and fruity and tropical vibe drinks with whiskey as the base. This is a case in point, the pineapple blossom. You really should give it a go. And you really should come back sometime soon where I'll be making another cocktail. I'd love to have you back. Until I do see you again, I will say cheers. All right, all right, all right. This is a not bad cocktail, because that is a really good fucking whiskey. All right. Sitting doing, you've probably all been chatting. I've missed all the fun chat. I shall try to join the chat now. I shall try to catch up on what I missed out. Okay, let's go. Oh no, let's go. And the next one, I just have to video the making of, because I shot all the other stuff and I don't want to shoot it again. It'll look funny. There'll be one shot where my shirt's different. We'll see who's paying attention. All right. Hey, Celtic, how are you doing? I'm good. Okay. What am I missing? Strictly Sega. No one's banned your motorbike rocket launchers. Okay. All right. We're talking about knives. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Knives are going to end up being a prison sentence virtually anywhere in Australia. What about Hannah? Did you fill in on story? Oh, okay. Now that's important. I was going back. This trouble person has been moved. Yeah. You Okay, they're making an effort to protect you there. Hey, Greg, by the way. Yeah, I would not like to get hit with a hammer or like a big plank of wood someone ripped off a fence or a bottle or anything. But yeah, a blade is fucking dangerous. Oh yeah, good call. Street drinking's illegal. Having a bottle is thing. So she's moved for a couple of weeks. She'll be back mid-June for toy sale. Well, unless something else happens. Kate, hello. How are you this evening? Greg and Heine are both here. Um, I think I've got an answer to the thing I was going to ask. Nice. Okay. Heine, I was just going to check. Okay, so I'll probably be setting something up maybe as soon as next week, like not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. Oh man, that's actually pretty fucking good. Ooh. Celtic friend got back from India. Told you about cannabis drinks. Yeah, you got to be careful with stuff like that, consumable cannabis. Turns out she told everyone you snapped and threw yourself on the floor. Uh, but good. What a piece of shit to do that. Lucy, you want the cannabis drinks? Yeah. Well, take them at your own pace. I had a good attitude. Well, I mean, yeah, like she is legit dangerous. Like work sucks enough without actually being in danger from people. All right, good to know. Charge up batteries, choose lenses. Yeah. And I was really happy with the last shoot. And I think maybe 2 lessons learned, and we act on those, and the next one will be even better. I'm sure you'd share if you could, Celtic. So what's that, Kate? You're doing great. Hard to get some uninterrupted downtime with a 1-year-old working part time. Oof. Yes. Look, mine are adults now, but I know exactly what you mean with work and little ones. Extraordinarily time consuming. So she's claiming she doesn't get that choice when people point out you'll be off of work. Oh, god damn. You had to point out in front of HR. No, it's not a choice or a privilege. It's a bare minimum necessity, for God's sake. You went for a job interview with prisons. Okay. Well, see, that's what job interviews should be about you interviewing them and like, do you want the job? That's the whole thing. Mr. Ice, hello, watching on Twitch. As I always feel compelled when some kind and wonderful stranger wanders in on the Twitch. Most of the people, because I restream to multiple platforms, most people actually watch me on YouTube, but some people watch me on Twitch. Occasionally, someone even watches on Facebook. How old am I? Why did I have the urge to say 69? I'm not quite 69. I'm being childish is why I had the urge to do it. Yeah, the information sessions for job. Well, I like as a contractor, I did so many job interviews. I got really good at them, and I got really good at deciding if I actually wanted to work in a particular place. HR did step in, looked it dead in the eye, and said, "You're right." I thought, "Fuck it, let's have this Caesar and concuss myself." Oof, Jesus Christ, she dared to say that. We're in the war. I'm in many wars. A war against my own inner demons. Yeah, I couldn't resist. I'm very childish. And hey, hi Safa, by the way. Yes, old man on the internet. Look out. Thanks, Kate. I'll actually go with that. And also, in COVID, I stopped dyeing my hair. It's weird. Something as simple as dyeing my hair instead of letting it all come out and be grey Uh, makes me look like 10 years younger. Thanks. I actually try to cultivate that look, Mr. Ice. And I swear to God, because like my offspring are adults in their 20s, if either of them has kids, I'm going to change all my internet names to grandpa. So instead of just angry Aussie, it'll be angry Aussie grandpa. And instead of angry cocktails, it'll be cocktail grandpa. Yes, 69. Little girls grow into little women, little boys grow into bigger little boys. I'm, yeah, just extremely juvenile. Um, sorry, I don't know how old Kate is. Uh, um, yeah, I literally just used supermarket hair dye. Oh, thanks, Hannah. I'll go with Mystical Wizard, Cocktail Wizard. Oh, maybe that was what I'll change the name to. Actually, I think someone's got that name, Cocktail Wizard. Now I feel compelled to look that up. It's a very obvious name. I bet someone uses it. I don't know Angry Grandpa. No. I can safely say Angry Grandpa's at least 20 years older than me. That doesn't mean I can't be an angry grandpa. Loogie, the longest I've grown my beard is to about here. And it's okay, but I have decided I I don't really want it that long. I think it was about a year ago. Like about a year ago is when I really grew my hair out. And it got to the point where I go, okay, now it's too long. Now I'm going to cut it. And the hair was quite a bit longer than it is now, and the beard was down to about here, and I was looking pretty shaggy. I know who Angry Grandpa is. Thank you, Mr. Ice. Angry the Grey. That is definitely which wizard I am. I'm not saying we should take out a hit. Is this on the Cocktail Wizard? Oh, that's distressing. Angry Grandpa died a couple years ago. Yikes! That happens. Thank you, Hannah. As my own look. So Kate's 35. Okay. Yes. And just because Kate said I look 46, I'm going with 46, even though I'm 10 years older than that. Yikes. Okay. So, okay, now I'm going to look up Cocktail Wizard on YouTube. I feel like there must be one. Cocktail Wizard. Wizard cocktail. Latest post from. Yes, of course there's a cocktail wizard. Very small channel, though. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm a small channel. All right, they're still active. Geez, am I subscribed to them? Okay, they haven't posted anything for 6 months. Oh, wait, are they posting shorts? Do. Wait, which account am I on here? Okay. So there is, but he's got a number next to his name, Cocktail Wizard 4833. So what's there if I just put Cocktail Wizard? No, there is not a YouTube channel just called Cocktail Wizard. Anyway. You've seen me on MTV. I would have had short, dark, spiky hair. Oh God, Cocktail Wizard. Other people were just oh, Hannah, wordplay. Oh my God. Harsh but fair, strictly Sega. You're 45. If I'm 46, you have a rough year ahead of you. So, Heine, you were using stuff to thicken your hair and your scalp got sore. Dang. Oh, yes, I know you. Yes, you have quite the long beard. Yours has reached the middle of your chest. I was being interviewed on it. No, I don't think so. I don't think I was interviewed on MTV. I, g- I might even have a wizard hat somewhere here. Not to be judgmental, but I says, yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna. We're doing benefit. I'm doing benefit of the doubt at the moment, Hannah. Uh, hmm. All right. I do make potions, elixirs, in fact. I might make another one. I would interview a guy. I don't know. Who knows, Mr. Ice? I literally been doing this YouTube video thing for like 18, 19 years and has been all over various forms of media, more likely like 15 years ago. So I couldn't really nail down everywhere I've been. Wait, what was I doing? I was literally going to angry grandpa. Oh, yeah. Honestly, my vibe's not that far off angry grandpa. Now I remember what he looked like. Um, where are we? That's the internet's angry grandpa. Honestly, yeah, I don't think my vibe's that far off him. Do I like the Beatles? I don't hate the Beatles. I've never been a huge Beatles fan. But, you know, they're a pretty major and influential act. But never been a particular Beatles fan. I am actually too young to have been into the Beatles myself when they were still around. I see, Mr. Ice. I know you can usually get away with watching the videos on Twitch, but because my main thing is on YouTube, the YouTube content matching thing is really twitchy. And if I trigger it, I won't be able to do live streams. So I appreciate the suggestion, but I can't really risk doing it. You think Angry Grandpa seems a bit MAGA? Yeah, I'm definitely anti that. Oh, that's an excellent line, Strictly Sega. You shall not pass on quality whiskey. When did that happen? Scammers trying to sell Graceland, Safa. Yep. You know what? Like I said, Mr. Ice, it's not worth risking. So I'm not doing it. Yeah, God, that's another thing I could never bring myself to do. The whole react video thing. Not to really disparage it, because there are people I like who do reaction videos, and some people do it really well. But I could just never get into it. Mr. Rice, I have no strong feelings either way on any of the Beatles. You're a wizard, angry. So, Safa, the Graceland scam was this week. I didn't see any stories about that. Yeah. Lukey, me neither. But I'm willing to indulge in. You know what? I am just before I fully settle down. I'm going to make this other cocktail, and I really just have to video the pouring bit because something went wrong with the GoPro when I was doing it. So. Actually, you'll excuse me for like 30 seconds while I check something. I won't be long. Alrighty. Question answered. I was just really making sure I did the right thing here. Oh, no, I don't need that. What am I doing? Actually, I do want it out of the way. To appear in shot, we want the GoPro. Oh, God, I need the sherry. God damn it. What an idiot. Ugh. Alrighty. Sherry. Sherry, baby. Okay. Now, making sure I have the ingredients for this. Pineapple blossom is over there. What the fuck is that? Okay. What's in it? Just sherry, pineapple juice, coconut cream, lemon juice. Okay. Oh, shit. Right. No, just before I start, yeah, I'm going to make a double-sized one just because I want to. People watching the video will never know. I did this first. My Sweetened condensed coconut milk. It's a very decadent drink. That's probably enough of that. All right. Sticky fingers. Cause me think about okay. The cream of coconut. The sherry. The pineapple juice. The lemon juice. All right, get all that in there. Okay, that's all I have to record. So I can turn this off, but I do need to shuck it a cocktail. I think I'm just going to put it back in this glass. Sherry bunny there. Okay, so we got ice in there. I'm going to put a bit more ice in there. Ice baby. All right. That will do for that. Now I'm going to sit down. Probably not make any more cocktails tonight. We'll see how we go. All right, I'm back. Oh, hi. Sorry, Kathy. Hi, by the way, if you're still there. I was making a cocktail. Yum. Oh my God. That is really yummy. Therese worked every day a fortnight, except for one day, 10 to 12-hour shifts. That's okay. God damn, you do fucking work hard. You need to be paid more than that. Oh. Fuckers. Chasing someone for unpaid, well, let's just call it what it is, stolen wages. Chasing someone for stolen wages is difficult and time-consuming and expensive. And Race just reckons WA is terrible for workers, right? You can definitely do it. It's just difficult and time-consuming. And some of the biggest employers in the country have been done for stealing millions of dollars from workers. So one person getting fucked over by someone over a 2-week period You absolutely can, and in a just world would get recompense, but it would just be really difficult. Yeah, Safra, is so widespread, the different entities, different universities, 7-Elevens, Telstra, so fucking many of them. I did see that. That was very interesting timing, Justin. The UK election being on the 4th of July. Yeah, Hannah, that's like, what's that meme of, um, you know, boss pays minimum wage, worker puts in minimum effort, boss is shocked. Yeah, as Ray says, you absolutely can pursue them for the stolen wages. Would be difficult. It would fucking suck. Um, it'd just be awful. Yes, that's a good phrase. Malicious compliance. Video games. Which boss is upset? Um, Fuck the bosses. So, Luigi, you did it to your last boss. Tried to claim he didn't work there. Jesus Christ. That's a ridiculous bullshit. My God. God, that's fucking yummy. Sherry colada, folks. It's a good drink. Yeah, Justin, there is definitely a chance the Tories could get absolutely pasted in the upcoming UK election. So, Rose, what you said to them was increase the wage, pay properly, or find someone else. You go work for the rival who's been calling you. Yeah, I'm going to lay it on the line. Because yeah, a big reason a lot of them do it when they're doing it on purpose is because they think they can get away with it. Just let them know they can't get away with it. You'll fuck them over. And you got to pay out from your ex-employer because you've been sitting on the info they owed you. Yeah, because now they'll get criminal charges for it. I don't think Keir Starmer. By a sir, do you mean a knight? But I'll look it up because we're on the internet. Keir Starmer. No, he is. Sir Keir Rodney Starmer. There you go. I had no idea. That would probably be a first for a Labour PM to be a Knight of the Realm. And he fucking sucks. He's barely any better than the fucking Tories. He's such a fucking neoliberal centrist fucking hack. I just want to play the video of Alexi Sale's poem, I fucking hate Keir Starmer. Yeah, absolutely, Hannah. They got to pay you. If it went through Fair Work, they'd investigate everything and they'd possibly be facing charges. Yeah, fuck yeah, sleep on shift. Abso-fucking-lutely. So this employee, they fucked around so much, made sure to tell everyone, and they all jumped ship. Nice. There you go. You found out about Circus. I mean, I feel like I should have known that. It's just that I find him so repulsive. I've made no effort to find out anything about him. Oh my God, that's fucking yummy. That sherry puts a really kind of nutty flavor in it. Man, I might experiment that with a bit Ward. Oh, okay. Alexi Saloff. I'll find it and I'll drop it on the Discord. Let's, because I got YouTube open. Lexi, come on. Lexi Sale. Hello, John. Got a new motor. Got a new motor. Also, his alternative Christmas message after the Zionist shit that fucking what's his face did. I think this is it. Let me jump forward. So yeah, this is I hate Keir Starmer. Okay. So I shall put it in the favorite videos sub. There we go. And we're done. Okay, so that's in the Discord. Yeah, that would be the ultimate way to fight back against them fucking you over the wages. Don't do anything when you see a break in. I have heard of the YouTuber called Destiny. I don't really know anything about them. I have heard of them though. Mm. Ooh, I'm even thinking because I'm thinking of making a sort of burnt pineapple syrup and just have like a smoky barbecuey pineapple flavor and a syrup. Might make it this weekend. I love you creating all these conversations now. So you saw a person breaking in. What did you do? I noticed. And I thought, that's not on. Hmm. I really want to experiment with that cocktail now. That is extraordinarily fucking yummies. Yeah, dude, share. We're all about sharing, man. Don't feel bad about sharing. Was it Morris? I did see there was something because he's sucking Trump's butthole at the moment, isn't he? He's such reprehensible fucking scum. Like he's the fucking worst. He's a piece of shit. Mm. Ugh, hate him so much. So very, very much. Mm. Ooh, that's what I could do. Could have the audacity to do a good job at the butt sucking. I mean, I just think it's incredibly embarrassing when Australian political figures try to emulate Trump. That's so fucking sad. Hello, Dr. Abigail. You are home. Good for you. Oh, I thought we were quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Ice. That's ice baby, isn't it? I remember us having a discussion about that line before. How have you already made a typo? Do you mean I? Do you mean you are not home? I'm a little confused. You made a typo. Yeah, that was pretty fucking ridiculous. The Sydney Council banning a book about same-sex parenting. Um, all right, it was a joke about I am homo. I get it. Oh, yes. See, Strictly Sega, you're highlighting the incalculable contribution Vanilla Ice made to hip hop, but you are forgetting the real progenitors of hip hop, the Australian act Mighty Big Crime. Yeah, the second vote when people realized they'd fucked up, there was only 2 voting in favor of banning it. Fucking pieces of shit, honestly. Now I just want to look up if Mighty Big Crime are on YouTube. They must be. Mighty Big Crime. School's Out. Directed by Peter Dimitris. Saturday morning live thing. Are they? Oh, they had a song called Sugar Daddy. They had an album called Down Under by Law. Oh wait, is that their official channel? But again, so fucking dodgy. Look them up. Sorry, look at this channel. What's on it? What's on this channel? A Banjo Patterson statue reveal. Oh, a Def FX track? Someone playing at City Tattersalls. There's a few Def FX tracks on that person's channel. No, that's not official Mighty Big Crime, but they're officially Australia's greatest rappers. No, they're from like the 80s or 90s. Now, okay, I have to look and see. Surely they have a Wikipedia page. Mighty Big Crime hip hop duo. Hell yes, they've got a Wikipedia entry. Early Australian hip hop duo formed in 1986 by Tricky J and Gumpy. They released one of the first hip hop recordings in that country with 16 tons. Oh God, I vaguely remember that. Their debut album, Get Out of My Face, appeared in April 1989. By 1991, they were both members of a flower power group, Freaked Out Flower Children. Oh goodness. So okay, now I need to find video of Mighty Big Crime doing 16 tons. Yeah, got another hour. Definitely get a refill. Mighty Big Crime, 16 tons. Doesn't seem to be on YouTube. Gives me Tennessee Ernie Ford doing 16 tons because he's a legend. My favorite version of 16 tons. Ooh, Johnny Cash did 16 tons. I'm going to have to look at that at some time. My favorite version of 16 tons is the Redskins. Oh, well, another time, another time. So, you went to the store yesterday. They had scallops on sale for $10 a bag. £4 of tulipa are going to be eating good for a while. Oh, so the scallops, you're talking about the seafood scallops, yeah? There's a whole argument in Australia about these things that fish and chip shops make. It's like slice of potato dipped in batter and deep fried. Where I grew up, they were called potato scallops. I don't know why, because they're nothing like the scallops, the shellfish. But it's a thing. Half of Australia calls them potato scallops, and half of Australia calls them potato cakes. Sometimes people call them potato fritters. But you can get quite an I don't give a shit, but you can get quite an argument among people of whether they should be called potato cakes or potato scallops. It's just a regional thing, like steamed hams. That's just a thing that people say in different parts of the country. Oh man, okay, that drink's really good. I really want to play with it. Maybe make a version with rum and actually make it with cream of coconut as well. Might even be better. I was actually using sweetened condensed. Okay, see, while I said I don't give a shit about the potato scallop, fuck anyone who says palmy. Fuck them. Fuck them. It's parma, chicken parmigiana, or veal parmigiana. Yeah, and we call that a potato bake or scalloped potatoes baked in cheese. Yeah, I'd just call that a potato bake. That's why they'd be called potato scallops, because it's like when you scoop the thing out, that's called scalloping. So it's like scalloped potatoes, but dipped in batter and deep fried. Ooh, I wonder if anyone won the lotto. I think someone won the Powerball. Damn. Just looking at headlines. I wonder how many people won the $150 million Powerball. Bit of a big deal for someone. Not this little black duck, but well, actually, strictly speaking, I don't know that yet because I did do some stuff with people at work. So maybe I'll find out tomorrow that I don't have to work anymore. Woo! Not bloody likely, but you know, whatevs. Stranger things happen. Where did I put my I want to try my pre-made old-fashioned again. I put it in here. I did put it in here. Okay. If you see me coming, you better stick the sun. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. Ah. No, it's even in different parts of New South Wales, people say different things. Yes. Bird flu is in Australia, which is probably going to absolutely fuck our native bird population. Of course, there's an outside chance it jumps to humans as well. That's not that likely, but it's possible. But the probable outcome is absolute fucking disaster for our native bird population. You're a happy Irishman because you got lots of potato. That's all good. And yes, what's the slang for the COVID variant? Flirt? Yes, I did hear a kid had been confirmed with it. So yeah, but it's human to human transmission is a bit scary because bird flu has historically had a really high mortality rate among humans, like 50%. So that's not a very cheery thought. Your mum hates potatoes. Well, I guess fair. I mean, yeah, it's unusual to hate potatoes, but I don't know. There's things that I go, bleh, and people who like them will go, "What's wrong with you?" Nothing's wrong with me. Something's wrong with you. Okay, so someone arrived with it, likely past contagious. Yeah, it is currently difficult to pass from human to human. It's more likely humans pick it up from infected animals. And so that's in poultry, and in the US, I think it's been in meatworks as well. That would do it. If potatoes were all you had to eat, you would definitely friggin' want to get away from them when you had the opportunity. You hate whipped cream. I don't like whipped cream. I'm with you, Hannah. And yes, two farms locked down because of bird flu. Waste of time. The stuff got to the farms. It didn't start at the farms. So that might slow the spread. I just realized that's possibly people I work with in agriculture, Victoria. Well, it's got a slight bitterness to it. I think I might top it up with where did I put the fucking bottle? Did I just put it back in the thing? I'm gonna top it up with a bit of whiskey and a bit of sugar syrup. All right. I will just get a nice light whiskey. We do twofold actually. All right. Let me do this. Let me at it. Let me at it. Okay. Oh, I don't have a funnel. Okay, I'm going to disappear again for a second. I want to do this while I'm thinking of it. Hey, Dontron, how are you doing? I'll be back 30 seconds. Some people say man is made out of mud. Oh, man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bone. Mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You work 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older, deeper in that. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I owe my soul to the company store. Right, this two folds open. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Don't remember these lines, so I'll stop. Okay, look at that. And actually, I just realised I should put some saline in. Just to take the bitterness off. A little bit of saline. Might seem counterintuitive. Right one don't get you, then the left one will. And we'll just put a little bit more whiskey in there too. There we go. I'll try that again. Later in the week. Tomorrow, maybe. Try this again tomorrow. My old-fashioned, my barrel-aged old-fashioned. Might turn it into an infinity old-fashioned. Who knows? But for now, I'll put it back in there. All right. So, Dontron, you came in and I was doing. You're doing dandy. I am doing well. Nice to see you. Been a little time, yeah? Loogie, you have to rebuild your pantry. You ran out of food. Got a meat potato heavy diet. All right. You need to fruit, veg, that sort of thing. Ooh, home fries. I love that American style thing, home fries. Yeah. Will I go late? Almost certainly. Dontron, you watched a doco about miner strikes in West Virginia in the 1880s or 1980s? Because West by God, Virginia has a proud tradition of fighting against oppression in the mines. Mind you, okay, the 1980s, I don't think hired guns shot the miners. That's what happened in the 1800s. It's good. It does have a really weird bit of bitterness late on the palate, which I think I might have fixed. I'll try it tomorrow night and see. While I am doubtless going like, oh yeah, no, that thing about in you're talking about the 1920s miners didn't play. That goes back to the 1800s. The closest to a sort of worker revolution the US had. Let's see if I can find it. USA. If I say minor rebellion, what comes up? Miners strike. Yeah, it's probably in Appalachia. Okay. I'll go strike. Oh, was it Harlan County? Brookside strike, a 1973 effort of 180 coal miners. Harlan County War, 1930 strikes, and they got bombed and shit. Pilsen coal strike, 89. Go West Virginia. The West Virginia Coal Wars, 1912 to 1921. That's it, the Battle of Blair Mountain. Yes, that was 1921. I thought it was 1800s. Yes, you want to look up Battle of Blair Mountain. West Virginia coal miners fighting against corrupt fucking companies, and the corrupt companies being fucking backed by the US government. And yes, with the whole Appalachians, and it shouldn't be. They should be wealthy, but they've been fucked over by these companies. So are you thinking the Battle of Athens is another one? There were lots of things. And there is no East Virginia. There's just a Virginia and a West Virginia. Oh, yeah, you saw that story? Gina Reinhardt. She's a fucking idiot. Because how much discourse is there in Australia about contemporary art, particularly contemporary art by an Indigenous artist? None. That is how much. But when a privileged fucking piece of shit says, I don't like how I'm represented in that art, I demand you take it down, it literally makes world news. She's a fucking moron. That was such a stupid thing to do. And now everyone's making fun of her. No one would have known. It would have been such a small number of people. Yes, she should be in the dictionary under Streisand effect, next to Barbara Streisand, of course. Ooh, fun fact from Dontron. West Virginia became a thing. They refused to join the Confederacy. Yes, East Virginia is just Virginia. Yeah. So, yeah, Gina Reinhardt is a fucking idiot. Oh, yes, the song we're singing, Take Me Home, Country Road. To the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. So, yeah. Now, actually, while we're talking about West Virginia and not seceding, I am going to look up a map because my knowledge of geography in general is terrible. Okay, looking at West Virginia on a map. Yeah, okay. So, let's go. Let's look at this. We'll share this map. Okay, so United States. We zoom in. You got the southern states: Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, North and South Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. And then here's the thing: bits of West Virginia. This is Washington here, and it's like was really close. And I think who was it? It was the fucking Confederate General Lee. His family historically had a plantation in West Virginia, which they lost because of the secession. But that's where it is. Oh yes, Robert E. Lee, not a very good officer. There was a fun Behind the Bastards recently. I think it was like 4 parts on Robert E. Lee, and not just that he was a traitor and a liar, but he was actually, regardless of what weird Confederate fetishists say, he was not a good officer. He was a bit of a fucking loser. Yes, they have Washington State and then Washington D.C. District of Columbia. I think, yeah, that's Delaware. I think you're right. I think that is where Biden's from. Washington D.C. Yeah, okay. And I was just making sure before I said it. So this Washington, I think I took it off. I'm not sharing. Okay, sorry. So it's back. So this Washington, this is Washington, D.C. This is the capital. And where's the thing? West Virginia's just here. So, the Union put some effort into retaining West Virginia, basically. But then there's Virginia down here, which they didn't. The Carolinas, Atlanta, Georgia, Alabama. And then you get down to Florida, Louisiana and Mississippi and Arkansas over here. It's interesting. Are these recognized nations? The Osage Reservation, Cherokee Nation, Choctaw Nation, Muskogee or Creek Nation, Chickasaw Nation. I wonder what the standing of those is. Oh, as Homer Simpson says, there's a New Mexico? There's Navajo Nation. That's very interesting. I never realized Google Maps had the First Peoples Nations overlaid on it. There you go. Learn something tonight. So yes, the First Peoples Nations, they're sovereign countries and they have laws and tax structure. Yes, and there's the whole thing about them making casinos legal too. So yeah, saying they are independent of the federal government. There you go. Heine loves maps. I mean, maps are definitely interesting. Sorry, did I sound like I was rapping? I don't know. Hmm. I got a new non-alcoholic drink to try. Rap the maps. So Oklahoma has a panda. A lot of the states are weird shapes. Okay, so Dontron, in your book, they weren't given sovereignty for their benefit, so they didn't have to give them aid if they were independent nations. You're on your own, essentially. All right. Yeah, this is an area of quite profound ignorance on my part. Oh, the Surf Not Into a Charlie's Coffee special. Oh, well, more for you. Oh, Justin, US First Nations definitely has it better than Australian First Nations. And US First Nations get fucked over all the time. It's just, I don't think anyone treats their Indigenous people worse than Australia does. Oh, yes, that's the trouble with the coffee cocktails. There's the famous line that supposedly went with the creation of the espresso martini: give me something that'll wake me up and fuck me up. Feel like this. Well, it is Thursday already. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know. First Nations in the US get fucked over. They don't get fucked over as bad as First Nations in Australia, though. Oh, I bet tribal politics gets very tricky. Not least because colonial powers are very good at the old divide and rule. All right, take care, Dr. Abigail. Hope we do get to see you tomorrow. Oh, what do I got to do at work tomorrow? I got to get some shit. I've actually had a good week at work, like a couple meetings with the boss. And because I knew what the topic of the meeting was, I did work for it before the meeting. And I think in both cases, the boss thought we'd be starting from zero and saying, oh, okay, so this thing I said I wanted to do, let's talk about how we do that. But I'd already put several hours work into putting together a proposal. I think she was both surprised and impressed that I came in and went, this is it. This is what we're going to do. And she's like, wow, okay. Ooh, wow, you've actually done that stuff. Damn. You told your friend to see Fall Guy. You came out of the cinema screaming with laughter. Uh, that is a bit stressful if you recommend a movie to someone. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I honestly will almost definitely wait until the Fall Guy's free on a streaming service. So however many months that takes, 6 months or whatever. Is it Australian production? See, I don't know anything about it. Justin, lots and nothing, I think is the answer to how much US and Australian First Nations have in common. Speaking of movies, went and saw yeah, I saw that. Yes, almost everyone agrees, and people who know combat agree the combat scenes were freakishly intense and realistic. Um, oh yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad because there are. I like the trailers for Fall Guy. They're obviously pitching fun and action, and the fact that it apparently delivers fun and action. That's a good thing. But yes, I can fairly confidently say I'm going to wait till it's free on a streaming service. Don't go to the movies that often. I thought President Ron Swanson was, as in Nick Offerman, was very good. And I know some people didn't like that the politics weren't spelt out. No side's politics were spelled out. But I actually thought that was pretty good because then that didn't color how you saw it. It was just literally the American empire falling apart and a couple of insurrection groups going on. So, Heine, played your first movie on your monitor. Nice with your new flash high def monitor. Neat. Yeah, I don't want to do any spoilers for anyone who hasn't read it. Seen it, the movie Civil War. But I think they went to great lengths to not tell you the politics of any side. You had to return your PCs because they had the wrong motherboard. God damn. Bullshit. Yeah, Dontron. I saw it in IMAX. Damn, it was intense in IMAX. The fucking gunfire was so loud. Oh god, The Raid. The Raid is a hilarious movie. Just unbelievable action set pieces. And it's The Raid's just like a video game where each floor of the building, this apartment building, these guys have to fight their way out of. It's like a level in a video game. Oh, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that's a weird way to spend your time, Safa. Seeing them with Phantom Menace in IMAX. Yeah, Raid was ball to the wall. Raid 2 was good as well. That incredible, yes, exactly what I was going to say, Strictly Sega, the car chase. You can actually see, it's probably on the discs with it, behind the scenes, but there's some absolutely unbelievable camera work in this car chase. And you can see a making of thing that's a wide shot, and you see how it's done with practical effects. It's not CGI. It's incredible. Oh god, you just got yelled at by a drunk driver because he swerved and almost hit you and almost lost control. Like, fucking hell, what an idiot. Actually, I agree. The pod race would probably look very cool on such a large screen. It's just boring. The Phantom Menace is so fucking boring. It's like the pod race and then the lightsaber fight. And that's, 15 minutes of the movie? Jesus. I think I saw it on YouTube, actually. But this one thing of that car chase, there's a wide shot that shows you how they did it, just with practical effects. And it's fucking mind-blowing. See if you can find it on YouTube. No, the prequels were not great. The action scenes were generally extremely good, but Jesus Christ, the in-between stuff was terrible. You got a 75-inch TV. Friend mocks it's too small. With only one eye, you movie get around like watching a tennis match. Fair enough. Rays, you go ahead, buddy. You die on that hill. Jar Jar's the greatest character of all time. And yes, midichlorians as a concept was dumb. It was an answer to a question no one was asking. I will say, I think all of the fight scenes in the prequels were great. Lightsaber fights and large-scale battle scenes, all great. The stuff between that, very bad. Very, very bad. Just not good. Uh, oh, and my hot take is with the newer movies. The Rogue One is just the best. It's the best Star Wars movie. But Force Awakens was good, better than I expected. Uh, Last Jedi is extremely good, and I'll fucking fight anyone who says otherwise. And Rise of Skywalker was a fucking embarrassment and an abomination. Yeah, the Darth Maul and General Grievous, but also when Yoda starts doing kick flips and shit um, against Dooku, that's just basically all the fights, lightsaber fights, and large scale battles were all very good. Han Solo's death was extremely important because it was the absolute tipping point way into the dark side for Kylo Ren. So, what was the plot about space gas? I'm not even sure what you're referring to there. Yeah, but that's the nature of the Force, Rays. Redemption, same as Darth Vader switched back. Went to the toilet when Han Solo died. That was bad timing. Well, they did. The reason a Han Solo got frozen in carbonite is they didn't know if they could convince Harrison Ford to come back for another movie. I genuinely still don't know what you're saying. Um, what are we talking about here? Challenger? Um, but yeah, Pat's liking all the movies you saw lately. And you have to find out if there's a movie Pat doesn't like. Oh, the tennis movie. Okay, I don't remember Pat talking about Challenger. I think he liked the sex in it. I think there's sex in it. Um, yeah, no, I've actually heard good things about it. The challenges, but yeah. Oh yeah, Harrison Ford crashed his plane into a golf course, didn't he? Man, if you get rich, don't start flying your own shit. That's how you get fucked up. All right, that's one I don't know. Lancia versus Audi with Group P rally racing. Don't know that one. Yeah, I think I think Challenges is pretty hot and saucy. Oh my god, uncomfortable with sex scenes. I watched a David Lynch film, Mulholland Drive, with my mum, and there's a lesbian sex scene in it. And I was like, "Oh, this is awkward. This is very awkward." My god. So yeah, Oh, it's called Race for Glory. Okay, I'm unfamiliar with that one. Yes, watching David Lynch lesbian sex scene at home, sitting next to my mum. But is okay, 12 Years a Slave, is that just because of the violence, or is there sex in it? I haven't seen 12 Years a Slave, so I don't know what was nasty with parents. Oh god, Blowout's one of his early ones, yeah? Where he records, and that's all referencing Teddy Kennedy's Chappaquiddick thing. Oh, okay. That's why we don't like 12 Years a Slave. Okay. You went to the cinema to see 8 Mile, where Eminem nails Brittany Murphy. Damn. Yeah, okay. Damn. Yeah, yeah, Blowout was, yeah, very much fictionalizing the Ted Kennedy Chappaquiddick thing. Yeah, he's a sound engineer. Yeah. And it's like he hears a sound and it's like, because I don't know if they're just being apologists for Teddy Kennedy because he was a drunk fuck who killed someone and it got covered up because of his family connections. And in Blowout, someone shot out one of the tires or something. Yeah, but he made so much money from the Talking Baby franchise. Yeah, he just kind of did whatever Scientology told him to. So, what's some of the ones from, I don't know, probably 20 years ago now? Battlefield Earth was like an L. Ron Hubbard story, so that's very Scientology propaganda. But Phenomenon was Scientology propaganda too. So is Brian De Palma, is Blowout a Brian De Palma film? Oh, how was fucking Pulp Fiction for revitalizing John Travolta's career? It was amazing. And he was very good in it. He's done some wild movies since. Who's seen From Paris with Love, where he's like a homicidal enforcer slash hitman for the CIA? That's absolutely wild. De Palma makes great movies. De Palma's made some very good movies. All right, so this is new non-alcoholic drink. I haven't tried this yet. A Schweppes lime and lemon mineral water. All right. Oh, I never saw Eyes of Laura Mars. That got a bit of hype when it came out. I never saw it. Yeah, so the last one of these I had was just really, really lightly flavored, which I quite liked. Yep. Oh, this is good. This is good. I think that would make a really good whiskey highball, actually. I might do that thing. Oh yeah, yes, young Tommy Lee Jones is a figurative thing. I agree with you. I don't think he ever looked under 40. All right, we're all geeking out. There we go. I love that. He's asking Stricky Sega to bring a kebab from Silver Sands. Could you got this? For those who don't know, Ray and Stricky Sega are both in Perth, WA. Was that it? Tommy was mad on the drugs in his youth. I remember the first thing that really brought him to fame, I think, was a TV movie about the guy who got executed by firing squad, Gary Gilmore. Now I'm compelled to look up young Tommy Lee Jones. Let's do it. Let's get pictures of young Tommy Young Tommy Lee Jones. Oh my god. Okay. No, Jesus. Young Tommy Lee Jones, pure sex. Sorry, let's do this. You notice the worrying trend discourse. Fuck Biden. Look, okay, two things can be true. I agree, fuck Biden because of Gaza, and also Trump would be 1,000 times worse. It's very up in the air what's going to happen. But okay, we're going to just look at young Tommy Lee Jones. Look at this. Where are we? This guy's pure sex. What the hell? Is that like his high school picture? Look at that one. Look at him playing football. That's a young-ish Tommy Lee Jones there. Still looking like he's... Well, look at this one. My God, how hot's he? And here's one saying he looks the same as Josh Hartnett. Doesn't look the same, but does look similar. More young Tommy Lee Jones. Damn, young Tommy Lee Jones is a hottie. Don't know what that is, but how sultry is that? And another one of his football photo. What is this one? Tommy Lee Jones, Life in Pictures. Okay. Is that showing up? Okay, that is showing up. So Tommy Lee, oh, fuck off. Tommy Lee Jones, Life in Pictures. That's his Tommy Lee Jones playing football in college. Is that his marriage or is that a movie? Oh, he was in his feature film debut, 1970s Love Story, A Small Role. And he was in a daytime soap at one point too. And he got a Golden Globe. He was Loretta Lynn's husband in Coal Miner's Daughter. There you go. 82. That's what I remember. He's Gary Gilmore, convicted murderer. Okay. 89. He was in Lonesome Dove, and he's already looking old in there. So that's like 45 years ago when he ordered. Some of these pictures aren't loading. Then he was in JFK, The Fugitive. Jesus Christ, The Fugitive was 30 years ago. Holy fucking shit. These pictures aren't loading. He directed The Good Old Boys in 1995. Okay. That's his son. Okay. Men in Black. Why aren't some of the pictures loading? Okay, he's not young Tommy Lee Jones anymore. But just throwing it out there, young Tommy Lee Jones, super hot. I had no idea his first movie was Love Story. So I feel like I'm missing. What are we talking about with orgy scenes? Oh yeah, young Jack Nicholson was hot. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, you look the same. I don't know. I feel like they're very obviously. Oh yeah, I know which picture you're talking about there, where he does look a bit like Hassan Piker. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a Roger Corman film, Little Shop of Horrors. Very young Jack Nicholson, very hot. Oh, the Libertine orgy scene in JFK. Right. Okay. I don't remember that movie that clearly. I know that Tommy Lee Jones was in the weird New Orleans people who were into kinky shit. Oh yeah. Roger Corman only just died. Like he's kind of responsible for giving all the big directors of the 70s and 80s their breaks. An amazing contributor towards cinema. Yeah, Roger Corman, what a guy. My God. Um, yeah, he did so much. He did so much with so little money. Yep, from Spielberg's to James Cameron, Joe Dante, so many directors got their first go with Roger Corman. It's incredible. And I mean, we joke about the shitty quality of Corman films, but some of them are genuinely good. It's weird. He could just produce films for like $1.50. It was incredible. Oh god, another remake of Little Shop of Horrors? Also, how fucking old is Joe Dante now? Having asked the question, I want to look it up. Just looking up everything tonight. How old is Joe Dante? 46. Sorry, he was born in 1946. So he's coming up on 80. 20 years older than me. Oh, you picked late 60s? No, he's almost 80. Does anyone remember what Christopher Reeve looked like in Superman? Before he decided to say, yeah, I remember what Christopher Reeve looked like, yes. Okay, Dontron's going for a deep cut. I love these. Let's do it. Let's do a deep cut. Hang out. Oh yeah, Christopher Reeve. That's where it's H.G. Wells time traveling to find Jack the Ripper. Is am I getting that right? Anthony Hopkins? No, I got it wrong. Oh, that's Time After Time. There you go. Yeah, no, he had that's how we got Superman. Just the jaw, I reckon. Okay, we're getting to the stream, and I've had that just makes me think of a thing that occurs to me occasionally, which I have mentioned on streams before. How I can't think of any movie theme or even TV theme more recently than about the 80s, certainly the 90s, that people get straight away. And like the Superman is one people might get, but that's from the 80s. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. It's like there haven't been any super memorable themes for decades. So somewhere in time, he mentally travels back to the 1940s after he falls in love with a woman he's seen in an old photo. There you go. Okay. Oh, John Williams does great things. And obviously there's the Star Wars one as well. Yeah, but Jurassic Park is fucking nice. But that's just barely that's that. But that's 90s. The original Superman might have been the 70s, yeah. but that's 90s. Like, literally try and think of something more recent than the 90s that people didn't say. You get things like stuff that really sticks with your mind, like the James Bond theme from the 60s, dun, 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 or Jaws with a dun, 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 the Star Wars main theme or Darth Vader's theme. Uh, it's just like, I feel like there haven't been any absolutely memorable themes since like the 80s or 90s. Stuff where you just play a couple of bars and know what it is. I do not remember going to the cinema for the original Superman movies. Might have seen them at the drive-in. Yeah, no, there's iconic ones that people literally, there's just a couple of bars and people know it. Like literally the Jaws one, you just have to play no no, and people knows what it is. You know, Star Wars is a dun 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 dun, 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 people know it. You know, Darth Vader's theme is dun dun dun, and people know it. Yeah, look, maybe. What? No, I have no idea what the Matrix theme is. I have no idea what the club theme from the original Blade is. I don't know either of those. You just said them, and I'm a movie head, and I have no idea what you're referencing there. I have no idea what the Jack. Oh, wait a sec. Jackass theme. That's that banjo-y thing. Yeah, but again, not an epic thing that people get straight away. Uh, Curb Your Enthusiasm's really fringe, though. There's certain people who, where you make a joke, you do a video of something stupid, and then play that da, 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 da. And I get that as a joke. Yeah, no, but seriously, when you go for classic things, you just go like, oh yeah, yeah, that's that. Once you get to the 90s, you're fucking grasping. I have no idea what the Office theme is. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think I know it. Get some breakfast, man. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed soon. Definitely get yourself some breakfast. It's just weird how big the difference is. It's like all the really epic people know instantly themes are from, at best, the 80s or 90s, but mostly earlier. Everything sort of became, I don't know, niche? I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, that may or may not be a thing, Dontron. Right, the people who know Jackass are this sliver. If you're older than Gen X or younger than millennials, you've got no fucking idea who Jackass is. But yeah, but it is what it is. Doesn't mean the soundtracks and themes for shows and movies are bad now. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like that's a fairly real point, that the real epic ones are 80s or earlier, and it's really hard to think of anything more recent than the 90s that has that. And so we're talking about 30 years. No, cut through. Oh, no, that sounded like. before too long. Yeah, this is us. Well, I would like to talk to a Zoomer and say, what TV show or movie theme do you think your generation recognizes instantly? Like just a couple of bars of music and it's universally recognized. Because certainly an extremely big part of that could just be me being old. And let me see. Which of these have I got? My foods. Not this one. Maybe this browser I'm logged into my foods. Before I forget, I'm gonna do my food for the next week. Come on, let's change it. I might change it again tomorrow. Chicken Kiev. Yes, I like that. Chicken carbonara. I like that. Chicken and Thai greens. And two of them. Why fucking two of them, you fucking mutants? No, I don't like that. I've never ordered that. Go away. Roast chicken. No. Parmesan chicken. No. Spaghetti bolognese. Oh, wait. Shit, that's fucking selected. No, fuck off. We'll have spaghetti bolognese. Wait, how many fucking meals? You can add up to 45 meals to your box. I don't want to add 45. No, wait. Jesus Christ, what are we doing here? And this is also reminding me, if you're in Australia, I can send you change delivery, change box size. I'm just changing it down to 7 meals. Thank you. Save changes. Confirm, save changes. Trying again. Okay. So we got chicken Kiev, chicken carbonara. No, fuck off with the chicken and Thai green sauce. Fuck off with the roast chicken. Fuck off with the parmesan chicken because it's got broccoli. No, sorry, it's got cauliflower. I hate cauliflower. Yes, we'll have a spaghetti bolognese. No, we won't have a satay chicken. Not having roast lamb or roast beef. Pork and rustic cut potatoes. Not really. Barbecue pork and rustic cut potatoes. Not really. Lasagna. Yeah, I like lasagna. Buffalo chicken with creamy mac and cheese. I mean, maybe. Let's see what else is on here. Shredded beef ravioli. I like that. Chicken parma bites. I mean, maybe. Chicken honey soy. Ooh, mushroom and cheese tortellini. Is that everything? Is that 7? I feel like that's maybe 7. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. No, do I have to order pumpkin lasagna? Damn. I don't want bigger ones. What was I thinking of? The Parma bites. Oh, wait, is that selected? Wait, how many have I done? Fuck you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7. The interface on this website is fucking shit, quite honestly. All right. All right, there you just got the scintillating experience of me ordering my food. Do I have a Chinese takeout box next to me? Is that? Ah, okay. This is what I think about. It's no, this is Hibiki Japanese whiskey. I was using that to prop something up on. Oh god, okay, the bed next to me. It is a mess. It's just covered in shit. I used to sleep on that after Friday night streams so as not to disturb Mrs. Angry. But there's another spare bedroom across the hall, the Zen room. I sleep in there because I can't be bothered cleaning off this bed. It's terrible. Mm. I was trying to say you had a theme I missed. What did I miss? Okay, Harry Potter just barely with that, but it just doesn't grab me. But that's 90s, and I have no idea what the Pirates of the Caribbean theme is. What did I eat tonight? I had one of my U foods. No, I had a light and easy meal. Shepherd's pie, which was pretty yummy. Was Harry Potter 2000s? Okay, see, I don't fucking know. But it just barely. That's such a piss weak theme. It's like a music box. And definitely millennials would pick that instantly. So that's right on the edge for me. Oh, Safa's claiming the first Harry Potter was 99. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Harry Potter film series. No, 2001. Took 10 years for them all to come out. Last Deathly Hallows was 2011. No, it was 2001. It was yep. Turns out you're wrong, Safa. It's 2001. I think in the general populace, people aren't going to know. I'm struggling to remember. Okay, the Game of Thrones is and I like Game of Thrones. Yeah, I know, Safa. You were wrong on the internet. That's a terrible thing to be. But I also think not everyone watched Game of Thrones, but it might count. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, if I wasn't going to bed, I'd put a banner up saying Safa was wrong on the internet. Because that's the worst thing you can do, be wrong on the internet. I don't think Lord of the Rings has a theme that anyone remembers. The fact that you're asking the question means it wasn't memorable. Now, the soundtrack to the Lord of the Rings was extremely good, but didn't have a theme that people remember. I'm not going to argue with you, Ray. Is Mario the best theme of which Mario were we talking about, though? Yeah, it was a good talk. Go. You also get some breakfast because I'm going to bed. But yes, for the Australians watching, there's a few flavors of this non-sponsored ad. This is on special, I think, like 40% off for a pack of 12 at Woolies this week. Actually gets my thumbs up. The Schweppes flavored mineral water, very lightly flavored, and really good. And I might even try that with a whiskey highball tomorrow, because I think that would make a really fucking good whiskey highball. But that's maybe for tomorrow night. Okay, yes. I'd never watched a lot of Dane Cook. I never found him very funny. He's jacking it to the Mario theme. Fair enough. Yeah, fuck the job, Rays. Have a fucking nap. But yes, I am going to go to bed now. So you'll take care. Maybe have a big one tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how long I last. Who fucking knows with me? I'm old. I sort of pitched to do a big one on Friday night, party night. But who the fuck knows how long I'm going to last? Because I'm goddamn old, basically. So everyone take on. I honestly, the theme is still iconic to me. That theme I first had like 18, 19 years ago. It's fine. So yeah, no. Yeah, Angry Bunch does tend to keep me up. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Anything could happen. But I'm going to bed now. So see you all another time. And I will say bye.